Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Goldilocks is played by Gaga. And the Three Bears are played by Peekaboo. One day, Goldilocks was walking through the forest when her tummy started rumbling. She was incredibly hungry. Luckily, the wind blew a breeze that smelled just like delicious cinnamon swirl oatmeal. So she followed the smell through the woods until she came upon a campground. On the campground was a picnic blanket with 3 hot plates of cinnamon swirl oatmeal, 3 chairs, and 3 comfy hammocks. But there weren't any people. Goldilocks looked around and shouted, "Hello, is anyone here?" But the only response she heard was the rumbling of her hungry tummy. So she walked to the picnic blanket and stood over the 3 bowls of oatmeal. She wanted to eat, but felt bad because the oatmeal belonged to someone else. So she shouted, "Since no one is here and the oatmeal is getting cold, I hope it's okay if I have some." But again, the only response was her rumbling tummy, so she decided it was okay. There was a large bowl, a medium-sized bowl, and a small bowl. She took bites from the large bowl, the medium-sized bowl, and the small bowl. Then she decided that the small bowl was just right for her. This way, if people came back, she would have eaten the smallest amount of oatmeal, leaving more for them. Now that her tummy no longer rumbled, Goldilocks started walking back down the path, but stopped when her feet began to hurt. Noticing the 3 chairs, she decided to rest her feet for a few minutes. There was a big chair, a medium-sized chair, and a small chair. She decided to sit just for a minute. The big chair was too big for her. Even the medium-sized chair was too big. The small chair was just right. After sitting for a bit, Goldilocks' feet felt better, but now she was tired. So she decided to take a nap before leaving. She looked around for a place to sleep and saw the 3 hammocks. There was a big one, a medium-sized one, and a small one. Again, she wanted to make sure it was okay. "I'm going to take a nap in one of these hammocks. Is that okay?" When no one replied, she climbed into the big hammock, but it was too big for her. Even the medium-sized hammock was too big. Finally, she climbed into the small hammock, and it was just right. Goldilocks fell asleep. While she was sleeping, 3 bears came to the campground. There was a big bear, a medium-sized bear, and a small bear. They walked up to the picnic blanket and saw the bowls of oatmeal. "Look, someone tasted my oatmeal," said the big bear. "And someone tasted my oatmeal too," said the medium-sized bear. "And someone tasted my oatmeal and ate it all up," said the little bear. Then the bears walked over to the chairs. "Look, someone was sitting in all our chairs," said the big bear. Just then, the bears heard snoring. They walked over to the hammocks and looked at each other. "I think someone was sleeping in my hammock," said the big bear. "And someone was sleeping in my hammock too," said the medium-sized bear. "And look, someone is sleeping in my hammock," roared the little bear. The roar woke Goldilocks up. She jumped out of the hammock and ran away. But after a few steps, she looked back and saw the 3 bears smiling at her. They looked like nice bears. So she walked back. The bears listened as Goldilocks told them how she was walking down the path when she got hungry and tired and she needed to stop and eat and rest. "I hope you understand and forgive me," she said. After hearing this, each of the bears gave Goldilocks a big hug and told her it was okay and that she was welcome to visit any time she wanted. Goldilocks thanked the bears for their kindness and went on her way back down the path with a full belly and rested feet. The end.